Welcome to Heal Talk Tuesdays with Liza, where transformation begins as we evoke, embrace, and evolve.
Greetings, and welcome to Heal Talk Tuesday. Have you ever noticed how your heart reacts before your mind catches up? That's what I'm going to be talking about today, because I want to ask you something simple and yet important. What is your heart protecting right now? That's going to be the topic today, because sometimes what we label as insecurity, anxiety, overthinking is actually a way of protection. I want to share a story. It's about a client years ago who came feeling uneasy, very critical of herself, even second-guessing herself because she thought everything was, nitpicking. Everything she said, everything she did was so critical, analyzing, judging, not so much of herself, of others. It was mostly about herself. So I don't know if you have felt this or not. Usually it's how we model, looking at our parents, how they have brought us up, and what we do. It's exactly the same. It's repeat. It's what we see is what we learn and what we do. I bet you anything, if you have children, they are doing the same thing. Children are like what? Sponges. They see and they learn, they keep it in there, and when you squeeze a sponge, what happens? All the juice comes out. So that's the way I like to say it, because it's like a sponge. It's like whoosh. And so she was nervous when she came here because she did not call. She would come in, actually she came in because of her relationships. They were not working out, and she was having a hard time having dates. And that's when we started talking about, when I say it's not about somebody else, you are here for you. And no matter what we want to do, point fingers to other people, that's what we do in hypnotherapy. Everything is about you. Everything. The way you speak, the way you behave, the way you act, the way your gestures, everything, right? So when she came, this is what's happening, that's what's happening, and everything. She used to check her phone constantly, wondering if he had called, if he had messaged, wondering what she had done wrong, wondering why is it that he is with somebody else and not with her. So it was constantly about the person and not about herself. So the work that I do is always bringing the outside back to you, because everything stems from you. It stems from the inside. It's how you communicate with yourself first, how you see yourself in the mirror. Or if the scale gives you a number you don't like, guess what? It's because of you. It's not the scale. I know. So, because underneath everything, there was this belief that she did not even realize she was carrying. And if he validated, then she can finally, be okay. But what was that feeling? the work that we did after 7 sessions, it was something that became very clear. It was not about him calling. It was not about anyone else. It was about her heart learning long ago that validation from the outside meant safety. As a child, that's what she learned. Every time she felt safe was because she was validated by her father. So that silence felt threatening when she was not constantly being validated. As a matter of fact, she felt a disconnect, not because she was weak. As a matter of fact, she was quite successful, because her subconscious was trying to protect her from feeling invisible again. And here's the shift. As she stopped waiting for him to confirm her worth, she started becoming content with herself. She was more confident, not guarded, not hardened, just feeling grounded. You know, it took 7 sessions. But after 7 sessions, her demeanor changed, her energy softened, and the way she dressed changed. It was not about impressing another, but to reflect who she really is and how she felt day to day. And something unexpected happened for her. Of course, everything is about her. She received a promotion at work. Not because she was pushing harder or trying harder, because when she felt open, her heart felt open, she felt safe, and she felt confident, she showed up naturally. That's what happens. When you show up just as you are, it's like come in with an open heart and leave with your heart filled and full. The work we do, it's not the conscious analyzing, judging, criticizing aspect of you, but the emotional connection. And I'm not saying emotions, your feelings are all over, but that emotional internal connection of who am I? Validation, validating the self first. And when the subconscious no longer needs to protect, that's where you show up as you. Your heart is not broken. As a matter of fact, every part of you is so intelligent. It learned how to keep safe at a time that it needed to. Protection patterns that once helped can quietly limit connection, love, and self-trust. And that's where this works. And that's why the work of hypnotherapy matters. As Valentine's Day is approaching next month and we are entering, guess what? We are entering the year of the horse, and not just a regular horse. I've talked about this, a fire horse. The fire within you, the sun, the vibration, the energy, every essence of you is going to rise, especially around relationships, expectations, and guess what? Self-worth. That's right, yours. So if you have noticed yourself waiting, embracing, or questioning your value, I'm inviting you to join me in our upcoming workshop. I call it this Evoke Mind-Body Connection. It's our group session. Every month, on the second Monday of each month, we will have a group session here in my office. And this one is going to be, the title is Being Alone is Not the Same as Feeling Lonely. Let me say that again. Being alone is not the same as being lonely. So it doesn't matter if it is Valentine's or February 14 versus February 24. It doesn't matter. Every day, it's your day of appreciation and self-appreciation. Because together we're going to explore what your heart has been protecting, how your subconscious patterns have shaped certain relationships in your life, and how to create this emotional safety within yourself so love feels lighter instead of heavier. You no longer need to be validated from the outside because validation comes from the inside. And when your heart feels safe, everything begins to change. We all change because bottom line, when we evoke what was, we come to embrace what is. And that is how we evolve to what it is that we want. I'm going to share a story. Actually, I will leave this for next week. February is going to be a powerhouse, and I can't wait to share more with you. If this message resonated with you about your heart and how you treat yourself, if you are closed, if you feel like that is happening in there and I can't even connect, I can't even feel, because sometimes we don't feel love because we think love is going to be from the outside. Last night, I was listening to the love songs, all Italian musics, and guess what? My heart was full. I started humming with the music, I'm driving, and I am daydreaming, because that daydreaming brought me to reminiscing of good old days. I think even today is a good old day, because tomorrow I will be thinking of this moment with you and saying, oh, the good old days. Right? And it doesn't matter when it is, because time is just a perception. Our perception, that's it. It's fleeting, just like thoughts. Time fleets. And yet it is so precious. Your energy, your thought, what you feel, what you think, what you say, who you are with matters. And it's so precious. So as I'm driving and thinking and singing, it made me feel good. What are you doing to feel good? To bring that love? And no matter where you are, if you have lost someone in your life, think about the loving moments with them. If you have a video, listen. If you cry, it's okay. That's like licking your own wound. Crying is a way of self-healing, self-nurturing, self-loving of its own. So, love. I just remembered the Love Boat and how the song went. And because everyone who comes on that boat, it's a love. And long ago, I don't know why I've got all these thoughts coming and you're saying, where is she going with? Because it just took me to another place. Love boat, love songs, and it just reminded me of what? Cheers. There was a movie called Cheers many, many years ago. And that, the music that it had, just like Jeopardy, just like anything, they have this special music. When they play it, you know what's on. And Cheers had the same thing. And when that music went on, or the love ball, the song went on, it made you feel good. Why? Because the message is, when you are with us, you are home. And that's what Cheers was. Every time everyone went to Cheers, the bar, you were one of them. You were at home. So where's home? It's right here. Your home is within you. Find yourself and start loving and being kind and being nurturing. Okay. Again, February 9, I will put the link, all the messages is there. We're having a gathering over here. It's an intimate circle of love. You can call it what is it? Instead of Valentine's Day, it's a Girls' Day. Join us. We will do a sharing, connection, having tea, and hypnosis, and reconnecting. And I might even have a surprise for you. So this is it for today. The title for today is You Matter. Open your heart and fill your heart with more love. Until next week, I bid you goodbye, and next week is a special day, which I will share with you next week. God bless you, and may the universal light surround you always. Bye-bye.
And this is Liza Boubari, your expert hypnotherapist. If this message resonated with you, let's connect. You're not alone.
And if you like this, share it, subscribe, and go to YouTube, and you'll see the rest of all my podcasts.